You should be worried about a city killer, but not too worried. Because a city killer is, statistically at least, an event that is perceived to occur perhaps once every few hundred years. The last one that happened is called the Tunguska event. The Tunguska event was an explosion of an asteroid about 50 meters in size that occurred over the Siberian tundra in the year 1908. If it had exploded over a large city, it would have destroyed the city instantaneously. There's no way to avoid that unless you intercept the asteroid before it exploded in the atmosphere. And that's the essence of planetary defense. Planetary defense involves protecting our planets from the possibility of being impacted by an asteroid or a comet. There is a range of activities that are done related to planetary defense. The first and foremost is finding those objects. And for that, there are programs involving telescopes, both in the US and internationally, that are designed to find those objects as early as possible. Characterization of the object is the next step. First and foremost is to make sure that we have a good understanding of the orbit. If the orbit might be determined such that it's on a collision course with the Earth, then additional actions would be necessary. If the likelihood is above a certain threshold, then other centers are engaged immediately, trying to locate which area on the Earth might be impacted by that object. When there is high enough risk of impact with the Earth, what they would like to do is to characterize the size of the object and try to see what it is made out of, and try to assess its mass, because at the end, the energy is related directly to the mass, and tell us what to expect and what we can do about it. The next step is to design a mission to either deflect or destroy the object. Deflection of the object can only be done a few years before impact. The DART mission demonstrated that we have the technology to intercept an asteroid that's millions of kilometers away and collide a spacecraft into the object and deflect it. That was a huge success.
What an exciting day for the DART team.
If there's not enough time to deflect the object from the Earth, then there is the possibility of using a nuclear device to explode next to the object and create a stronger pushing power by that device as a method of last resort. Potential problem with using a nuclear device is that it could potentially break the asteroid up, and so you will be faced with potential shotgun effect instead of a single object. Being involved with missions associated with planetary defense give you a sense of responsibility. When you appreciate the magnitude of the impact that an unmitigated asteroid could inflict on the Earth, you feel that you have to do something about it.